I read a study recently on media and psychology that says, in essence, that the main reason the 21st century is making us less happy, despite a worldwide medium that should be bringing the world closer together, the reason is, get this, is that we no longer have enough annoying friends and strangers in our lives. Up till only 25 years ago, we were born into communities full of people we wouldn't have chosen for ourselves and couldn't stand. I mean, up till recently, people had little scope for filtering out peers according to common interests. My best friend, when I was growing up, was my best friend simply because he lived next door. So you're grown up now, and of course, if you're, say, a choral music fan, you can go find a forum or a Facebook page or a blog site and meet a dozen or more people just like you. The perfect city. Say goodbye to the tedious and awkward and painful process of dealing with someone who's truly different. That's so 20th century. And here's the thing. Peacefully dealing with incompatible people is crucial to living in a society. In fact, I will go further and say that peacefully dealing with incompatible people is society. Just people with opposing tastes and conflicting values, sharing space and cooperating, often through gritted teeth. It turns out that after you get over the initial irritation, after you shed the carapace of, well, they listen to different music because they wouldn't understand mine kind of superiority, when you shed that, there's a kind of comfort in needing and being needed by others on a level beyond common interest. It turns out that what it means to be a social animal is not to hibernate with our own kind, but to have an ability to suffer fools, to tolerate annoyance, to tolerate bum notes and tone deafness and all. And this is literally the only skill that allows you to function in a world full of people who aren't you. How shall we find the concord of this discord? If we're going to live healthy human lives in a discordant world, maybe, as I say, the answer is to work on ourselves, our inner harmony, the harmonious relations within our conclave, and the living out of our values, but also to engage with the wider world in accordance with our professed values. Joe's social outreach program, which I have endorsed from this pulpit several times, is an excellent way to widen the circle of our harmony. And I strongly urge you, even after I'm gone, to engage beyond these walls through this mechanism so that your light may so shine before men. Now, you'll have noticed that this is only part one of this address, and it's been rather general. But in part two, I want to tell you about an incident, a relationship that I've been cultivating recently through social networking that occasioned a really hard look at tolerance on a very concrete level. It's a very unlikely encounter, wouldn't have happened in any other time, and taught both parties quite a lot about living out tolerance in a discordant world. So stay tuned for that. For now, though, as we rightly enjoy the musical riches we are blessed with today, and in most days when we come to worship, let us carry that sense of harmony in our hearts. Let us carry the harmony that we're gifted today in our hearts as we step out into the discord. And let us carry likewise our faith with us into a larger world which is in need of it. Amen.